All right, more vlogs from a car. If I thought last week was stressful, that is nothing compared to this week. I'm at the park again in a different spot because it's the Friday before Easter, which means that that whole side of the park is filled with children looking for eggs, and this part over here has some people playing baseball. So it's way noisier here, but it's probably fine. I am exhausted. This week has been crazy with the amount of stuff that we've had going on. So on Wednesday we had landscapers come to kind of clean up our yard and fix an issue we had with our sprinkler. They did a great job and they were really fast, but at the end of it they went to test the sprinkler system and none of the outlets in our garage worked, which is where the sprinkler system was plugged in. And it took us a long time to figure out what had happened. I went around the house with my phone testing outlets in the house, and 3 of the outlets in the kitchen didn't work. And that is when we realized that there's a reset button in one of the outlets in the kitchen, and that is when we remembered that that reset button also deals with the garage. We have a really weird reset button system. So we spent a good half hour thinking that we needed to call an electrician before we figured out what the issue was. And the problem with that for us is that we've had a lot of things going on now with the house and remodeling and fixing and whatever. So we have a really long to-do list. When the outlets in the garage suddenly didn't work, immediately in our brains we had added fix those to our to-do list. Call an electrician, pay for that, however much that was gonna be. But 30 minutes later we figured out what the problem was and we fixed it. But in our brains we still hadn't taken it off the list. So in our brains we still had another thing to do, and it was more stress. Countertop people came on Thursday to get us new kitchen counters. We asked them when they were going to hook up the sink, and they said that we probably should have already known when that was gonna be. So we called the people, and they're like, yeah, that wasn't part of your contract. And we're like, yeah, we talked about it. And they're like, oh, what didn't get put on? And we're like, luckily we got it like paid for and scheduled at about the same time it probably would have come anyway, which was this morning. So that got taken care of. But again, a thing that we had mentally added to our to-do list, even though the fix was quick, just felt like it was more. Handymen are in my house right now making the most noise, but it's good. They have lots of things to fix, but they're looking at the tile that is cracked that they have to fix, and I don't know, the fix isn't straightforward and easy. They're working on it, but you know, I'm like hoping that nothing goes wrong with it. And they're doing a little bit of minor plumbing, and they found out that all of our shut-off valves in our house are really old and some of them are leaking, so they all just need to be replaced. So they're doing that, but that's, you know, yet another thing. And so I am just a mountain of stress today. I cannot wait until this week is over, till today is over, and we can know all of the things that got fixed and all of the things that we still have to do, so that in my brain it's not all part of our to-do list still. Housing is stressful. It's also a little bit frustrating because how we decided that we wanted to sell our house is not how most people sell a house. In that, we had things that we knew we needed to fix, things that are broken, and things that are really old we knew we needed to fix, and that was fine. But in general, our whole motto for this house has been not sell it for top dollar. Just sell it for what it's worth, move on to the next house, and spend all of our time and energy on that house, right? Like, we're moving in a month. It's not, I don't care about this house anymore. And because we bought at the bottom of the market, it's already like worth more than what we paid for it. So it's like, I don't need any more money. I don't need to like remodel the entire kitchen and bathroom so I can get top dollar for the market that we're in right now. I don't care. I just want what it's worth, whatever that means, and then to move on. The problem is that like, a real estate agent tends not to think that way. The handyman who was talking to us about the tile options was like, we want to make sure you get top dollar. And I'm like, not really. I just want to get good dollar. I don't care about top dollar. I just want okay dollar. I just want dollar. It adds extra stress to this process that is already stressful. And I'm already a more stressful person. Like, I've been trying to make this a stress-free process, but it just is all over the place. Alright you guys, my name is Arnea Push. I make videos every week where I talk about creativity, my life in the freelance world, and right now, the process of moving across country. Have a great Easter weekend, and I'll see you guys next week.